It's dark out. My family and I are standing in a field, eyes on the sky in anticipation. My mother dragged us all to a fundraiser for a Muslim school with the promise of fireworks. When they begin to burst into the emptiness above us, I try not to notice how much of the crowd winces at the ones that sound like missiles. How many, eyes open in wonder, are still bracing themselves for impact. My sister and I decide to jump the nearest fence if the showers of sparks turn to bullet springs. What are fireworks but violence made beautiful because of distance? Far enough that we can see the light but not feel the heat of the explosion on our skin or hear it ringing in our ears. I am just one in a sea of brown faces. With an Arabic name and dual citizenship, I wonder for how many that would be enough. Islamophobia is not just an American problem. My cousin was gunned down in a mosque in New Zealand. I didn't even know we had family in New Zealand until we didn't anymore. I removed my hijab in grade 9 because it feels more and more like wrapping my head in a Target sign. My mother never leaves the house without a shawl to cover her hair, and I can't stop seeing gunmen everywhere I look. But the law in Quebec says we are aggressor and not victim. Islamophobia is having to justify your right to freedom, to safety, and a feeling like pulling barbed wire through your throat. Islamophobia is not just a Muslim problem. It will come to your doorstep if you're a brown, vaguely Middle Easterner in the wrong place at the wrong time. Does not care to differentiate between my mother's hijab and your father's turban. I count the exits in every workplace, knowing how easily they can become mass graves. When did we decide that only brown hands can spread terror? That a white man killing brown people must be justifiable by mental illness? Even though white men have been killing brown people ever since we became aware of our existence. Islamophobia is ignoring that most victims of terrorism are Muslims. What are fireworks but destruction made into spectacle because of distance? The white people around me are both threat and safety. I have the privilege of becoming spectator, imagining the West cheering as drone strikes light up the East like the 4th of July, as mosque after mosque is set ablaze, as a woman's burqa just becomes a fuse waiting to be lit. How do you mourn family you've never met? Or an entire people? Or tragedies that will never make the news? What are fireworks but death made quiet because of distance? All I can do is watch. Terrified I will be the next. And all you will do is marvel at how beautifully I burn.